Are you a Starlink user on the Starlink Roam Unlimited plan? And are you currently in an area marked as sold out on the Starlink map? Well, new restrictions have been put in place by Starlink could affect how long you can stay connected in these areas or even connect at all. Come and join us for the details. Hi, I'm Dan from the Mobile Internet Resource Center. So Starlink Roam plans are not tied to a specific service address and can generally just be used anywhere. This has always been the beauty of them, that they work just about anywhere Starlink offers service, even in motion, worldwide access, with very few restrictions in place for them. Now, the one downside to Starlink Roam plans is that they have always been deprioritized behind other plans. So the lowest priority plans that you can purchase, but for that, you always could just use them just about anywhere. Well, new restrictions have been added to the Starlink TOS, and now it seems like Starlink is going to start restricting these plans in certain circumstances. And we're going to go into details on that. Starlink has both a TOS, a Terms of Service, and an FAQ, Frequently Asked Questions. And the Terms of Service is the legal aspect of how Starlink works. And when you sign up for service, you agree to all the terms that are listed in there, and even that they can change them at any time. Well, a new addition has been added under service plan definitions that spells out how the service plans work. And for Roam Unlimited, Starlink has added some new restrictions. And these restrictions say that in highly congested areas or areas marked as sold out on the Starlink map, they can now restrict your access to Roam Unlimited. And this could be charging a higher fee to continue to have access, or there's a stipulation that says after 60 days, they could possibly cut you off from service altogether until you move out of that area and go into an area that is not marked as sold out on the map. Now, previously, these areas marked as sold out on the Starlink map only affected residential users. Basically, if an area was marked as sold out, you could not purchase residential service there, but you could purchase roam service and just know you would be deprioritized, and it's probably a high congestion area, so your service could suffer at times. And some people did this. So it appears that Starlink is trying to combat these areas where service has really degraded. And for a while, a lot of sold out areas went away, but they're come back. Specifically, the Pacific Northwest has a very large area. There's an area in California, Texas, Florida, and the Smoky Mountains. And if you find yourself in one of these areas, you could experience service interruption even on a Roam Unlimited plan. Now, this just went into effect not too long ago, and so we haven't even seen anyone affected by the higher price or the 60-day limitations. However, what we have seen some reports on that we're still trying to dig into is people claiming that either they were on a Roam 50 gigabyte plan and they wanted to upgrade to the Roam Unlimited, and that option was no longer available in this area, or that their service had been paused for a while and they went to unpause, and they could not choose Roam Unlimited as a service option. So effectively, they could not get unlimited service in that area, even though it's a Roam plan. We do believe that the Roam 10 gigabyte and the Roam 50 gigabyte plans would still allow you to have service in these areas since they are limited data. But as an unlimited plan, choosing the Roam Unlimited, and of course the residential isn't going to work, you don't have any options in these areas, and we're starting to see that pop up. So this may be something that is going to start happening more and more.
This content is made possible by our premium members over at the Mobile Internet Resource Center. We strive to create unbiased content for our audience. We are not sponsored, we're not driven by affiliate sales, and we don't sell stuff. We are here to provide unbiased content, and for that we are funded by our members, and our members get a lot of additional perks for their support. So please, if mobile internet is an important part of your lifestyle, consider supporting us.
If you are a nomad who is frequently traveling around and you aren't staying in these areas for long periods of time, you probably should not be affected. But if you're using Roam Unlimited because residential service was sold out and you're staying in one of these areas, well, absolutely, you probably could be affected by this. So keep that in mind coming up, and let us know if you see anything happen to your service plan. As mentioned, this is a new addition to the TOS, and it hasn't even been in there for 60 days yet. So we haven't seen anyone hit that 60-day threshold. But if you experience interruption of service on a Roam Unlimited plan and you are in one of these sold out areas, please let us know in the comments. As we said, though, some of these other reports coming in about people unable to change, unable to pause, we're still not sure if that's directly due to this, but it certainly could be. And of course, Starlink has a history of changing the rules, but not actually enforcing them sometimes. So this really may end up not being a big deal. But keep your eyes open if you are in an area that is sold out on the map, And you're probably aware of that by service degradation in the busy hours. Keep an eye on this and let us know if you see your plans change on this in the upcoming weeks or months. We did go through the motions of trying to purchase Starlink Roam unlimited service in the Seattle area, which is right in the middle of the Pacific Northwest. That's in a sold-out area. And the website made no mention of being sold out for Roam Unlimited, and it let us get all the way through the checkout process with no mention of anything. So effectively, there didn't seem to be anything blocking you from purchasing Roam Unlimited in a sold-out area. So we're still researching the reports of people being able to unpause their service or change their service being affected, because that isn't specifically mentioned in the new restrictions, but it could, at some point be something that Starlink restricts. We do have an article that accompanies this video, and for our paid members, we do have some hints in there on things you may try if you find yourself in one of these sold-out areas and your service is affected in some way. So if you're one of our paid members, thank you, and please take a look at the article. As always, thank you for watching.
These videos are brought to you by our premium members, our mobile internet aficionados. They make it possible for us to track this news and create these videos. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to our channel, or better yet, consider becoming a member yourself.